Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My track guide for the GR86 going around Indianapolis, the road layout. Let's get into it. For qualifying, you want to be right up against the wall here on the left to help open up turn 1 just that more. In the race, maybe a quick overtake here would be great, but that will compromise you quite a lot. I brake halfway between the 400 and the 300 board here on the left, aiming for about 95% brake pressure, easing that off all the way to the curb on the inside. Going full throttle when I get to the curb on the inside. I aim to come out just about mid-track to open up turn 2 a bit more, so we can get earlier on the throttle. For turn 2 we don't have to brake at all we have to do is lift. We want to lift so we can get in on the curb on the inside without going onto the grass. Once leaving the curb you should be able to start applying the throttle again and being full throttle if you go onto the curb on the outside. Now you want to go out to the left side of the track for turn 3. For turn 4 I don't have a clear braking marker for you, but this is where I start to brake. And I go to about 30% brake pressure, still tracking out to the outside curb. We want to turn the car and get in on the inside curb as early as possible, because we want to get on the throttle as early as possible. We are on the throttle all the way down to turn 7 from here. So we want to use as much of the track as possible. Just before the curb, I'll go full throttle again. Don't cut into the grass. And of course, let the car walk out to the outside curb. Get into about mid-track before we turn in on turn 5, taking all of the curb on the inside. Cutting right across to turn 6 on the inside curb. Don't hit that too hard. And now it's a drag race all the way down to turn 7. If you get a bad exit here, someone might try and overtake you. Or if you get a better exit than someone, try and overtake them into turn 7. Just like turn 1, this is going to be quite a hard braking zone. And my braking marker is going to be the 300 here on the right. Again, we aim for about 95% brake pressure, easing that off all the way to the inside curb. When you get to the curb on the inside, we want to go full throttle again. Don't hit the curb too hard on the inside, it will untilt the car quite a lot. And then we want to bring the car out to about mid-track to open up turn 8 a bit more, giving us a better line through the corner. For turn 8, 9 and 10, all we do is stabilize the car going on and off the throttle, cutting each curb and staying on the left side of the track after turn 9 to open up turn 10. We are able to cut a lot of turn 10 on the inside. Do that so we can get earlier on the throttle for the next part all the way down to turn 12. Use as much track as you need. Now take the shortest route down to turn 12. Also a great place to try and overtake if you got a better exit out of turn 10. Bring the car up close to the outside wall. For turn 12 I brake halfway between the 300 and 200 board here on the left. Again aiming for about 95% brake pressure. Easing that off all the way to the inside curb. I stay in second gear here for a little more stability. Once at the curb on the inside, I'll go full throttle again, quickly bringing the car over to the right side of the track after the corner for turn 13. For turn 13, we want to get as early as we can on the throttle on the exit, because we are flat out all the way to turn 1. Again, no clear braking marker, but this is where I brake. Quick hit to 40% and quickly off again, wanting to turn the car all the way in over the curb. And when on the curb, going full throttle again. I was a little bit too eager going on the throttle too early. I had to lift and of course use all of the curb on the outside. And now it's a drag race all the way down to the start finish line. Use as little input as possible, letting the car do all the work to accelerate as quickly as possible. And that's my lap around Indianapolis with a road course for a 1 minute 39.9. I have more track guides for the GR86 linked down below. Hopefully you enjoyed this one and it helped you. If it did, leave a like down below. Consider subscribing as well. And now for the uninterrupted hot laps.